Hello, fellow travel aficionados. With our friend Anika and our toy poodle Jenny, Renee and I took a trip to the landmark of where the Tropic of Cancer crosses in Baja California Sur, Mexico. But before we begin this little journey, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. We really want to get to 10,000 subscribers, but we're kind of stuck a few hundred shy of that milestone. A couple of our episodes have anywhere from 32,000 to 294,000 views, so come on, friend, help us out and ring that subscribe button. Okay, ready? Let's get on the road. The Tropic of Cancer, or the Northern Tropic, is the most northerly circle of latitude on Earth at which the sun can be directly overhead of you. This happens at the June solstice, when the northern hemisphere is tilted toward the sun to its maximum extent. The Tropic of Capricorn, in the southern hemisphere, is the most southerly position at which the sun can be directly overhead of you. The area between Cancer and Capricorn are called the tropics. And if you thought the equator was the only line that divides maps on our planet, there are actually 5. From north to south, these circles of latitude are the Arctic, Tropic of Cancer, the Equator, the Tropic of Capricorn, and the Antarctic. The Tropics of Cancer and Capricorn and their distance relative to the equator are determined by the tilt of Earth's axis of rotation as it spins in orbit around that big hot globe out there called the sun. The tilt changes, and so do these two circles. Interestingly, NATO, those countries who make up the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, are not obligated to come to the defense of any conflict south of the Tropic of Cancer. So, if we feel threatened, we'd better hop back across this imaginary line. Another interesting tidbit for you is in regards to the name Cancer. Several centuries ago, it was named this because the sun was in the constellation Cancer at the June solstice. This is no longer true. Today, the sun is in Gemini at the June solstice. North of the tropic are the subtropics and the North Temperate Zone. The equivalent line of latitude south of the equator is called the Tropic of Capricorn, and the region between the two, centered on the equator, is the tropics. At the turn of the 21st century, more than half of this world's population lives north of the Tropic of Cancer. If you sit here at the Tropic of Cancer, there are approximately 13 hours, 35 minutes of daylight during the summer solstice. Skip forward 6 months to the winter solstice, where there are 10 hours, 41 minutes of daylight. The Tropic of Cancer passes through, in no particular order, Algeria, Niger, Libya, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Oman, India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, China, Taiwan, the Bahamas, Mauritania, Mali, Algeria, and where we are today in Mexico. The climate at the Tropic of Cancer is generally hot and dry, except for some of the cooler highland regions in China, or if you're in a marine environment where they get heavy rains. Most regions on the Tropic of Cancer experience 2 distinct seasons: an extremely hot summer with temperatures sometimes reaching 113 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius, and a warm winter with temperatures around 22 degrees Celsius or 72 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the kind of winter that I like. A lot of land on or near the Tropic of Cancer is part of the Sahara Desert, while to the east, the climate is torrid monsoonal with a short wet season from June to September, very little rainfall for the rest of the year. The highest mountain on or adjacent to the Tropic of Cancer is Yushan in Taiwan. Towers 12,966 feet above sea level. Another interesting side note: for a flight to compete for a round-the-world speed record, it must cover a distance no less than the length of the Tropic of Cancer, cross all meridians, and end on the same airfield where it started. Okay, you've had your geography lesson. Thanks for sitting through that. Hey, let's look at the monument that we visited. It's north of Miraflores. You probably saw that video a a week or so ago on Miraflores. It's near Santiago, Baja California Sur, Mexico. This video, while shorter than our normal episodes, allowed us to explore something that you won't find anywhere in the USA or Canada. For our friends watching from across the pond, you probably won't experience the Tropic of Cancer where you live either. Pretty neat, eh? Friends, we're growing this channel and we need your help. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. Also, like and share. It helps us. Drop us a comment. Renee and I would love to hear from you. Jenny likes your comments too. Don't forget, we have another channel called Take a Breath. I'll put a link to it in the description section. Look, we really appreciate you joining us on the journey today. Our path is so much better because you're traveling with us. Dios te bendiga, mi amigos.